Hello, Intactivists. In today's news, we have GAAF, Bloodstained Men, Forgin. We will be discussing a player in the Intactivist world that hasn't been brought up on this channel yet. Prevail over the system news, and much more coming up. Lots of Intactivists in the genital autonomy space mourn as the movement lost Leonard Gleck, the MD, PhD historian, cultural anthropologist, and author of Marked in Your Flesh, Circumcision from Ancient Judea to Modern America, has passed on January 9th, 2024. And in GAAF news, GAAF has been on fire recently. Look at GAAF. GAAF very recently has helped Intaction in the legislative advocacy in New Hampshire, right here. Also, I still can't click on the status of these, which kind of sucks because I would like to go ahead and show you guys the progression of the HB 1683 and HB 1706. I'll try and find a way around that, but if I can't, I'll just update you guys on Discord maybe. So join my Discord. Also, GAAF has been in We the World, and they are support litigation to expand legal protections for children's bodily integrity regardless of sex. That's what they're up to as of right now. You guys can read this at your leisure. I'm going to summarize it for all of you guys. GAAF has expanded its plaintiff search program for an equal protection lawsuit addressing gender inequality in U.S. laws related to childhood genital mutilation. Currently, laws in 41 states only protect children born with a vulva, leaving those born with a penis or intersex children without the same protection. The program includes guardians and regret parents as potential litigants, aiming to challenge states with discriminatory legislation. GAAF is collaborating with attorney Eric Klopper and Kane Law Firm to identify states for impactful litigation. The goal is to rectify the gender inequality in laws concerning non-therapeutic genital surgery on children. So yeah, that's that summary. And also, if you go here to Trends in Global Grassroots Organizing, GAAF got put in this We the World magazine, and I could read this, or I could just go here and show you what they're talking about. So the title says, From Exclusiveness to Unity, Building a World Where We Rise Together. Now, I've talked to some people about this, and it's been very mixed about how they feel. And I'm just gonna leave it at that for right now. But you guys can definitely go ahead and go to GAAF's website, and you can go and click where it says here, and you can go ahead and read it. But I definitely will say that they definitely talked about unity and working together in here. I definitely did. If that's a win for Intactivism, let me know down in the comments what you think. And in Forgin news, Forgin just released a video about them signing a contract for second round of sheep trials. It was a video of them literally signing the contract for the sheep trials. At least it looked like that. So, yeah, that's great. But, however, we took a poll on this. About 25% of people who answered this poll are against Forgin using any sheep for their sheep trials. If you think the percentage of Intactivists that are unwilling to supply sheep to Forgin is really high or too low, you guys can go ahead and go on my Discord and you can vote. And you can either make that higher or lower based on how you vote. But currently, as of right now, 25% of intactivists that took the poll think that sheep are more important than Forgin. And in Bloodstained Men news, they have a busy schedule coming up here soon. So right here is their Las Vegas Super Bowl circumcision crisis protest, starting February 6th, 2024, lasting about 7 days through the February 12th of 2024. As of right now, they have days 1 through 4 mostly figured out, but days 5 and 6, they don't have their locations just yet hammered out, but stay tuned for an update on that. And also, most of the protesting of where they're going to be in Nevada lasts about 2 hours, and then they take a break for 2 hours, and then they come back. It seems like that is their plan. So if you want to go out and hang out with the Bloodstained Men in Nevada for maybe 4 hours, maybe 2, they definitely want you there. And I'm sure they would appreciate the help. Trish Casi is somebody that is very big in the intactivist movement, and I've never heard of her personally until I stumbled upon this GoFundMe, this intact art book, which of course I had to go look into because she definitely raised her money for $10,200. Got over $1,000. Trish Casi. And if you go and look her up, she is definitely a big intactivist. She has 2,200 followers on X. She is indeed a foreskin educator right here. And lots of intactivists follow her. So she's definitely there. She's definitely in the movement. However, this GoFundMe says that When Intact, Men as They Were Born to Be will be published by August 2018 if the funding goal is reached in time. Now, it is definitely past 2018. I went and I checked on her website, which look at all of these people here. One, look at this young Brendan Murata. Doesn't he look like one of the Joneses brothers? Look at this, guys. Does he not look like Nick Jonas or one of them? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, she has all these people here, which is really awesome in the book. And you can go ahead and actually look at the first 54 pages of this intact book sample. And it is really good. I think a lot of intactivists want a art book that's very detailed and graphic. And the 54 pages of this is, I think, pretty good. But once again, you guys can check it out. Obviously, I'm not being sponsored by her or anything. I'm just saying that this is a pretty good book, in my opinion, of course. I don't know how scientifically accurate it is, though. Just fair warning. But, however, if you go on her website and you scroll up, it says, When Intact Men as They Were Born to Be will be published in summer of 2021. Once again, we're like 2-3 years from that. This book will be manufactured through Book Baby and released as both a hardbound, full color book and as an ebook. Both will be available via all major stores and platforms. Well, I go to Amazon, I look up Trish Casi, and it's not there. This is the only book that's there, is this one. And that's the same woman. So if anybody knows where Trish Casi is and can get some answers, that would be fantastic, because the book does look pretty good. She's also very popular on YouTube. She has way more subscribers than me. But, she does have 500 videos, so, that could be a whole thing. So anyways, guys, if anybody knows Trish Casi and we can get an update on that book, that would be super awesome. On to Intactivism fundraising. Bloodstained Men, doing a fundraiser for the Super Bowl protest, just ended. They rose $1,400 out of their $5,000 goal. Now, will this put a damper on them going to Nevada? I don't know. If you guys are indeed a Bloodstained Men member, in the comments, let me know if you guys are still going, or if this affects you guys from going to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas to go protest. The Intaction fundraiser is still at $11,000. If you take this right here, $10,949, and you go to their Facebook, $87 raised. So Intaction looks like they are stopped at $11,000 with no money raised this past week. Fundraiser is 100 Intactivist t-shirts for Kenya. So far, they got 30 donations. They've raised $2,750 out of their $3,500 goal, so they only need $750 more dollars. It's interesting because it says that the campaign objective of $2,500 is in Canadian funds, which works out to be about $1,600 USD. But this is dollars to me, so... And also, they're still $1,000 above their goal because they just need $2,500. So I think this is fully funded. But if anybody here is doing this 100 Intactivist t-shirt for Kenya, please let me know if they reached their goal or not, because I think they did. Also, wow, I just realized this was from 2016. Interesting how this is still going on. All right, I guess Intactivists don't update their stuff. And Bloodstained Men has now overtook Intact America for the growth index for Intactivism. I'm going to let you guys do this for once February 1st hits. We're done. The poll's closed. We've decided on our growth index for Intactivism. But it's going to be Bloodstained Men for this week. We're actually going to be doing it for the 2 weeks. So, going back to the video I released about 14 days ago, Bloodstained Men had 5,548 followers. Now, today, they have 5,658 followers, which is a grand total of 110 people gained in 2 weeks, which is 1.98% growth in 2 weeks for Intactivism. Alright guys, and that is the news. Thank you for watching. Have a great one. Please, once again, if you want to be a part of the Intactivist conversation, join my Discord. Bye!